So we are going to take these three flavor files and we are going to save them in one document all together so that there'll be three images all together with one, and we're going to make this border around everything. So let's first look at the size that the new file needs to be. It needs to be 11.5 high by 26.5 wide. So I'm just going to copy these numbers. Let's go to Photoshop. I'm going to make a new file. So File, New. And let's put this info in. So the height needs to be, the width needs to be 26.5. The height needs to be 5.5. Make sure this is set to inches and not something else. The resolution is going to be 300. The color mode is RGB. And let's give this a name convention. So your first name, your last name, and let's call this flavors and web. It's good to use these little dashes. Don't use dots in your, don't do this, because the problem with dots is that at the end of the file name there's a dot and it has the file type extension like JPEG or PSD or whatever, and there's more of a chance for confusion, especially if you're doing like web coding and things like that. So okay, let's say okay. The background here is gray, so don't worry about that. I'm just going to fill it with white. So I'm edit, fill, my background color is white. Okay, so now I have a white background. Let's put in the guides first. Let's go to View, Rulers, which is also Command R. If this is crazy numbers, you can right click on it and make sure it's inches, and same on the other side, that will help you. Let's go to View, and let's give this a new guide. This is the most accurate way of putting that in, so I'm going to make a new horizontal guide, and it's going to be at 0.25 inches, and I'm going to say OK. Let's put a new guide in at vertical, so this way, 0.25 inches. Okay, so now I can start putting in my images. I'm going to go to the first image I want. I'm going to select all, which is also Command A. Now let's edit and copy, which is Command C. And then you can go to your new file, and we're going to paste. Edit, paste, Control or Command V. It comes in as a new layer. Anytime you paste, a new layer is created. That is a Photoshop rule. Let's get the Move tool, and we're going to move this layer, and you see how it kind of snaps in there? So we want it in that corner. Now that we have it in that corner, we can make some new guides. So what I just did is I clicked on the ruler, click and drag down. And it snaps to there. I'm going to do the same thing on the vertical ruler. Now we need a guide that is 0.25 inches away from the previous one. So you'll notice as I move the guide around, it tells me, okay, that's at 8.75, and now we want it at 9. If you press the Shift key, it's going to snap to the ruler lines. Now I need to put in my second file. So this is the one I want in the middle. I'm going to select all, edit, copy, and now I'm going to go and paste. And then we can click on the left ruler, click and drag, put that in. I need to get another guide in here. So you can make guides under view. You can make a new guide, and you can click on the ruler and bring that in. So now I just need the spicy, so select all, edit copy, and then let's paste, edit paste, and make sure that you're on the right layer. We want to drag this in, and there we go. I've got everything ready to go. Let's hide the rulers. If you go View, Rulers, Command R or Control R. Oh, that hides and shows the rulers, right? We want to hide the guides though. So show guides, right? That's also Command or Control semicolon. So you can hide and show these. You can hide and show the ruler. So let's look at this. I'm pressing F, and I want to, that looks pretty good. I like the spicy that way. I like the cake in the middle. Arrange your 3 so that the whole thing has a nice composition and that the negative space here works together well. Maybe this one wants to be facing this way, maybe this one wants to be facing this way, so that they kind of come together as a whole, as a series. I'm ready to save now, so you're going to watch the next video that's going to tell you how to save for web, but let's just save this as a Photoshop file because I didn't do that. File, save as. I already have the naming convention in there because when I made a new file, I did that. So make sure you save this big one in a place where you know where it is and save that. And then to save for web, you're going to watch the next video.